This is the Algebra Non-Calculator worksheet, set D. Okay, so make sure you have this one to hand when you're checking over your answers from this one. This is what the sheet should look like. Let's go for it. Let's look at the first one. I'm going to go through this pretty quickly because you should be pretty okay at this. Pause it if you want to check the answers, or rewind it if you want to look at and listen to my explanation again. Okay, in this case, we know n is an integer. It's going to be the numbers between -2 and 4, not including either of them because there isn't that line under either the inequalities. So let me just get the pointer. Yeah, so both the inequalities don't have the extra line under there, so the answer is -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, looking at question 2, we need to factorize this. The biggest number that can go into 8 and 12 is 4. Factorize, put brackets in, 4, and they both have a in common, so 4a is what I'll put outside. 4 times 2 is 8, 4 times 2 is 8, so I'll need to have 2, and it'll be 2a inside the brackets. But times those two together, I'll get 8a squared, and 4 times 3 is 12. 4a times 3 is 12a, so there you've got it. In question 3, if I multiply the brackets, 5x times 2x is 10x squared, 5x times 3 is 15x. Okay, I need to take away 4 here. 14 take away 4 is 10, so I'll get 5x is greater than 10. I need to divide by 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2, so here's my inequality, x is greater than 2. You need to be pretty comfortable with this and pretty okay with the answer and how to do it. Okay, looking at question 5. In question 5, we need to substitute the values for 3, 2, 1, 0, and -1 into this expression. So 3 squared is 9, take away 3 times 9, 3 times 3 is 9, so 9 take away 9 is 0. 2 squared is 4, take away 3 times 2 is 6, so 4 take away 6 is -2. If I put 1 in there, 1 squared is 1, take away 3 times 1 is 3, so 1 take away 3 is -2. If I put 0 in there, 0 squared is 0, 3 times 0 is 0, 0 take away 0 is 0. And now for the -1. Be careful, very careful with the negative numbers. When you square a negative number, it's positive, so -1 squared is 1, -3 times -1 is +3, so 1 plus 3 is 4. Okay, make sure you're very okay with these and you're able to do them. This usually follows up with a plotting question, so make sure you are able to do it. Question 6, inequalities. I'm going to start off with the x, crocodiles on either side. The one on the right is going to not have a line under it because this dot is empty. This one here is solid, so I'll have a line under it. The numbers I'll have are 5 and -1. So 5 on this side, -1 on the other. Question 7. 3 times 2 is 6. 8 to the -5 times 8 to the -3. I need to add the powers. So -5 plus -3 is -8. Question 8, 7 times f is 7f, 7 times 4 is 28, so it'll be -28. 3f -4. Now, I need to bring all the letters on one side, the numbers on the other. So the 7f is going to stay put, and that 3f is going to come across, and it's going to become -3f. That -4 is going to stay put. I need to remember to put the minus sign with it, yeah, because that's -4 over there. And now I'm going to bring the -28 across, which is going to become +28. If I tidy up both sides, 7f take away 3f is 4f, -4 plus 28 is +24. Divide by 4, and that's going to give me 6. F is equal to 6. Question 9 and 10 should really be straightforward to you now. These are going up in 4s, so it's 4n, and the number in front of the 5, if there was one, would be a 1, positive 1, so it's 4n plus 1. You need to make 4n plus 1 equal to 161 to check to see if 161 is in the sequence. Take away 1, that gives me 160. Divide by 4, that gives me 16 divided by 4 is 4, so it's 160 divided by 4 is 40. So n is 40. The 40th term in the sequence is 161. So because n is a whole number, 161 is in the sequence. Question 11. Factorize this. It's a quadratic, so I will have a pair of brackets, x and x. I'm going to have two numbers which times together to give me 27. The obvious two are 9 and 3. I need to combine these in some way to get minus 6. The 9 is going to need to be negative, and the 3 is going to need to be positive in order to get that minus 6. Question 12 is one where you have to solve, and when you solve it, you factorize first, which we did in question 11, and then you write down the opposite side of the two x values. So I'll have minus 3 and plus 9. There's my answer. Question 13. 24 divided by 8 is 3, and x to the 7 divided by x to the 7, that's going to be x to the 0. 7 take away 7 is 0, and anything to the power of 0 is 1. I don't even need to put that in there. 3 times 1 is 3. I can just leave it like that. Question 14. 64b squared, that's 8b all squared, minus 144, and 144 you should know is 12 squared. So that's the difference of two squares. When I factorize that, I'll get two sets of brackets, 8b plus 12 and 8b minus 12. Okay, make sure you're okay with that. You should be by now. You should be pretty sound with these. Question 15. They start with the x take away 3, then I'm timesing by 4, then I'm dividing by 5, and all of that gives me y. So x take away 3, times by 4, divide by 5, and all of that gives me y. Work it backwards. Y times by 5, divide by 4, plus 3, and all of that gives me x. So if we start off with this, I'll have y times 5, which is 5y, 5y divided by 4, and then all of that plus 3. 5y divided by 4 plus 3, all of that is going to give me x. So there's my result for that. Question 16. I need to get rid of this 6 at the bottom, so I'll be timesing by 6. 9 minus 5x is going to equal 12. I need to get rid of this 9 by taking away 9. So I'll get minus 5x is equal to 3. Make sure you understand that at this stage. I need to now get rid of the minus 5. So I divide by minus 5, and I'm simply going to get 3 over minus 5. Leave the answer like that. That's totally fine. Question 17. 2x squared, y, all of that cubed. So I'm going to cube every single element of that. So I'm going to cube the 2, I'm going to cube the x squared, and I'm going to cube the y. I'll put that now as y to the 1 because that is its power. When I cube 2, that's going to give me 8. 2 times 3 is 6, so that's going to be x to the 6. 1 times 3 is 3, so that's going to be y to the 3. Make sure you're okay with this. You're totally comfortable with it. Question 18. 27xy squared minus 12x squared y. So what number could go into 27 and 12? That's going to be 3. They both have x's in common, and they both have y's in common. So I'm going to have 3xy outside. 3 times 9 is 27, and there's going to be an extra y in there as well to give me the y squared, so that's 9y, minus 3 times 4 is 12, and I need to have an extra x in there as well to give me that x squared. Please study that carefully and make sure you understand how to do it. 55 divided by 5 is 11. E to the 8 divided by e, so 8 take away 1 is 7, and f to the 4 divided by f to the 7 is f to the minus 3. Okay, that should be pretty straightforward. 2x times x is 2x squared, minus 5 times minus 5 is plus 25, minus 5 times x is minus 5x, and 2x times minus 5 is minus 10x. Tidying this up, I'm going to get 2x squared minus 15x plus 25, and that's my result. Okay, so this is the last algebra sheet. You should be really competent with these. Make sure you go through all of them again and you understand it completely and you are able to do it yourself.